See, this is an example of no fear. If you're going to try something, if you're wondering what something is going to look like, and you're not sure about it, just do it. Just do it. Because you can always wipe it up if it's not right. Sometimes it gets a little tricky along the edges, but it can be done. So when I get to a place where I don't want the edge to look like it's painted on, like it's hard to explain. I don't want the edge to look like it's got pastel that was wet pushed up into a line. Then I go on like this and I just kind of smear and push the water from the rag in until it lifts up the pastel that's there. But just try it. Okay, so
Rita, this works better than using a brush to take off the powder?
Well, you can use a brush to take off if you have a lot of pastel built up and you don't want to saturate your rag with pastel dust. You can start with a stiff brush and brush off the excess pastel, but follow up with a wet rag, because a brush is just going to smear it in. It's going to soften it and blend it all in. It's going to knock most of it off too, but what's underneath, it's going to smear that in. So you want to lift it up with a wet rag. That'll actually get the pastel off of the board and take it back down to the underpainting.
Okay, interesting. I never thought of it. Okay, thanks.
Yeah. I mean, try it. Just try it, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Thanks.
Yeah. Now, sometimes for really small mistakes, like if I had something really wrong with some little part, like if I needed to brush off that side of the mouth, I would just use a stiff brush to get off most of the pastel, and then I'd go right on with more pastel. What would probably happen there is that the underpainting in that spot would get covered up, but it'd be such a small spot, it wouldn't really matter.